All right, welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Always. What are we exploring today?
Well, today we're looking at something called the Murli Essence,
Hmm.
specifically the entry from October 26th, 2024.
Okay, and what's that all about?
It's daily guidance from the Brahma Kumaris. You familiar with them?
Oh yeah, the Brahma Kumaris, they're a spiritual movement, right? Originated in India, I think.
Exactly. And they've got some pretty unique ideas about power, inheritance, even blessings.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'm all ears.
So the text starts off talking about this almighty authority father being the source of all power.
Almighty Authority Father, huh? Not your typical CEO or president.
Right. It's not the power we usually think about, not money or fame or anything like that. This is something much deeper.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. So, who exactly is this father figure?
Well, to the Brahma Kumaris, it's the supreme being, the source of all spiritual power and knowledge.
Okay, so like a god figure.
Exactly. They often call him Shiv Baba or just Father, and the idea is connecting to him is where true power comes from.
Makes sense. I mean, lots of spiritual traditions talk about finding strength and wisdom beyond ourselves, but how do the Brahma Kumaris say we tap into this power?
That's where this concept of remembrance comes in.
Remembrance. Sounds kind of deep.
It is. It's a form of meditation where you focus your mind on the qualities of this supreme being.
Oh, okay. So kind of like mindfulness practices, but with a specific focus on connecting to this father figure.
Exactly. It's about shifting your awareness from the material world to the spiritual realm.
Interesting. So you gain this power through remembrance, but what's it for? What are you supposed to do with it?
Well, that brings us to the idea of inheritance, which is a pretty central concept in the Murli essence.
Inheritance. I'm picturing a big mansion and a fat check.
Uh-huh. Not quite. This is a spiritual inheritance. It's not about money or possessions. It's about knowledge, a direct connection to the source of this power.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What kind of knowledge are we talking about here?
It's about understanding your true identity as a soul, spiritual being. The text even says God becomes the teacher and teaches you alone.
God becomes the teacher. Wow, that's a
Okay.
powerful image, a one-on-one with the ultimate teacher.
Right. So it's like this personalized education from the source of all knowledge. And through remembrance, we're tuning into those teachings.
So it's about inner transformation more than external achievement.
Exactly. It's a whole different way of thinking about power and success, not about what you accumulate, but about who you become.
I like it. So how does this inheritance thing actually work? Do we just like automatically get it?
Well, that's where things get even more interesting. The Murli essence talks about something called the confluence age.
The confluence age. Okay, now you've got me curious. What's that all about?
So in the Brahma Kumara's worldview, time is cyclical. And this confluence age is a really special period. It's like a bridge between two eras. The old world order is ending and a new one is about to begin.
A new world order, huh? That's a pretty big claim.
It is. And they see it as a time of great transformation, both personally and globally.
So where does our inheritance fit into all of this?
Well, according to the text, during this confluence age, we have this unique opportunity to claim our full inheritance, this vast spiritual knowledge and power that's been waiting for us.
Okay, that's pretty amazing. But it makes you wonder, if it's so special, why now? Why this particular time in history?
That's a great question. And to be honest, the Murli Essence doesn't go into a ton of detail on that, but it does emphasize that this is a rare and precious opportunity.
Right. It's not just about passively receiving. It's about actively engaging, participating, and cooperating.
Oh, I see. Like we have to do our part to receive it.
Exactly. It's like a partnership. The text even uses this beautiful analogy. Two hands clapping.
Two hands clapping. I like that. It takes effort from both sides. Right. And it reminds me of another interesting concept in the text, the idea of earning while claiming.
Earning while claiming. Okay, what does that even mean?
So they emphasize the importance of continuing to live our lives, earn our livelihoods, and fulfill our responsibilities.
So it's not about renouncing the world or becoming a hermit.
No, not at all. It's about integrating this spiritual understanding into our everyday lives,
Yeah.
finding a balance between our material pursuits and our spiritual growth.
Okay, I see. So we're not just sitting around meditating all day. We're actively living our lives, but with this deeper awareness.
Exactly. And speaking of active participation, let's talk about the Murli Essence's unique perspective on blessings.
All right, let's hear it. What do they have to say about blessings?
Well, they call them Prabhu Prasad, which essentially means offerings from God.
Mm.
But here's the twist. It's not just about passively receiving them.
Ooh, a twist. I love twists. What do we have to do?
We need to use them, share them, and even multiply them. It's like we're given this incredible toolbox, but we have to learn how to use the tools.
I love that analogy. So it's not enough to just sit back and hope blessings fall into our lap.
Not at all. It's about actively putting them to work in our lives and in the world, making a difference.
Okay, so how do we actually do that? How do we make the most of these blessings?
Well, the text uses this really powerful analogy of watering and sunshine.
Watering and sunshine. Okay, I'm picturing a garden.
Exactly. Just like a plant needs water and sunlight to thrive, our blessings need both our actions and the right circumstances to flourish.
Ah, I see. So our actions are like the water, nourishing the blessings, helping them grow.
Right. And the sunshine represents the right opportunities, the right timing, the right conditions for those blessings to bear fruit.
So it's a combination of our effort and divine grace working together.
Exactly. And that's where the blessings with a twist come in.
Yeah.
It's not just about personal gain. It's about using these blessings to grow ourselves, but also to contribute to something larger than ourselves.
It's like we're sharing the harvest.
Exactly. Our actions, fueled by these blessings, can create positive ripples in the world.
I love that image. So to sum it all up, we have this incredible source of power within us, a unique inheritance of knowledge and guidance, and these amazing blessings that we need to actively cultivate and share with the world.
It's a lot to take in, but I feel like this deep dive has given us a whole new way to think about power, inheritance, and even the concept of blessings.
It really has, and it leaves us with something to ponder. If you could receive one specific blessing or power right now, what would it be, and how would you use it to benefit yourself and the world?
Ooh, that's a great question. It really makes you think about the power and potential we all carry within us.
It does, and I think reflecting on that question can help us connect to that power and make a real difference in the world.
Beautifully said. And on that note, we'll wrap up our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating exploration.
Until next time.